Hello and welcome back to the lovely world of SnowTopia here on RawSlowGaming, and we're of course back exactly where we left off, just the way we do it here on the channel, and I hope you enjoy your stay. So we are showing you this pretty much live, not live, but as this game is released on the 26th of January, and it's fucking awesome to be honest. Especially for being in early access, so to say. There will definitely be a lot of things happening in the game throughout, and this is something new that I haven't seen ever before in this game, I think. And we have some injuries here on skiers. Serious fall. Yeah, satisfaction. Obviously, they are not happy. He's actually properly injured, so didn't know what that was first when looking at it, but I understand what it is now. So that is obviously something we need to fix. So we need a ski patrol lodge. There was a space there that you fitted in, and that's where I want to build you then. That will take our last two staff, but that's fine. We need to get that in directly. And then we'll have a look at the research wherever we have that. Yeah, that's there, right. Oh, they went away. All right. That's strange. I guess they just disappeared then maybe, or something like that, if you don't have a ski patrol. But I guess that's, well, no matter what, that's definitely a new feature that wasn't in the open alpha, that they could injure themselves. They also definitely stop very funny here, coming down from this hill, kind of on a lip here, and they just stop. All the speed goes, bye-bye, I'm at the bottom now. Let's have a look, yeah. That's pretty funny. So let's have a look here at some further research, because we have nothing selected, and this is the sort of cheaty way that we can do. This is all right. So you get, oh, interesting. You get to specialize in one area, in either an expanded ski area or an optimized ski area here, apparently. Take your skiers further and higher is the description for the expanded ski area, and optimize is get the very best out of your structures. And we are definitely going for expanded ski area. Ski lift, increase length and maximum gradient. That is very much the thing that I want. Oh, 12-seater and 16 gondola, or the 16-seater gondola lift. That is pretty darn crazy though. But I really want longer lifts. Alright, then you get another chance to pick your specialty. I wonder if that changes what you get. I guess it do, because that were what it said. So that's also new and interesting as such. Can do that pretty easy as such. But what we want to do now... Oh right, you get different choices here depending on what we chose. So we get 10-person gondola here. We could have had 16 there. Interesting. Interesting. But we will go with a 10-person gondola to research first. That's definitely the case. Surface tow here is also definitely something that we want to get in ASAP. As is this 1-person detachable grip surface tow. And sorry for not really being able to pronounce things properly. I don't know what it is with me at the moment, but probably I'm a little bit having a little bit of a cold and things, so probably isn't really helping. So obviously we haven't done much here in services, so we will work towards that. Raclette stand, that's nice. Solar panels. Oh, there is a lot of research here, to be honest. And that's quite tricky. But I'll show you in a separate video how you can get around that, so to say, and just unlock everything before you actually start playing the game. If that's something you're interested in, so check out that video. Link will be in the description. We don't need to have the research tab or lab open anymore. We're soon going to get in even more volunteers. What we kind of do want to get, though, I guess, is the 10-person gondola. So I guess we will speed the game up here a little bit. But we also see here the more experienced skiers go here, which is obviously a little bit of a more harder run. Beginners go here. So we probably need something bigger or in higher capacity for the beginners. But I'm not quite sure where that would go. I guess coming up to here would be a good place with another lift. I don't really think I want that to be a gondola, though, to be honest. But it could be, maybe. We'll finish this up and then we'll see what we want to do with it. Alright? Reputation is actually going up here quite a lot, which is interesting. We have research done there. So 10-person gondola. Oh, maximum length 650 meters. That's actually quite long, I think. Too long, right? Gradient is too steep. Fixed. Yeah, I just want to see how long that actually is. But I guess I'm having a problem with that. Too short. Too steep. Yeah. Alright. This is obviously for some reason hard. Right. So it seems like I can't really get a feel for how long I can do with this, to be honest. The area here needs to be really flat, this seems like, which is quite frustrating. Too long. Right, so something like that. That is a fair bit of length, to be honest. But we are going to go with a timeless classic here beside this, I think. We are getting a little bit too many skiers there too. So I guess something like this can be interesting, or alleviate that. Too long, alright. Yeah, that's frustrating. I really would want to go kind of to that hump. But if we go in with a 10-person gondola yeah, I kind of want to go to this area. The problem is with this versus runs is that you don't really get to confirm your placement. It just is placed and then there you have it. But that's fine. I think this is an interesting placement that gives us sort of access to this valley, which we can later use to have some lifts going up and have a separate sort of area. If that is working like I think it should be working now in the early access release, I don't know. We will go with the big ones because, as ever, I still think the big ones are not really that big. The plan is to do, well, basically a really green, gentle run all the way down. I think I kind of want to come in to this one, to be honest. Some main sort of entry there. Or do you want that to be right? I didn't really want or meant to press that. But I guess it's there now, so not too much to argue about that. Yeah, so that is sort of good that you sort of get an indication of that, how that is working. Yeah, something like that. Also, yeah. Now this will take a little bit of time, but it will be pretty great, and it will allow us to do this also, actually. So coming off here, impossible to build uphill slope. Oh, come on! No, you're just being sarcastic. By rock. No, come on. We can make this happen. I think we can. All right, the narrow one. All right, so obviously this sort of feature, so to say, they've kind of have fixed the bug that you kind of could get away with it. It seems like it's really giving me a hard time trying to do this. Uphill, yeah. I really just want you to allow me to do this. I don't really see that it's that much uphill, to be honest. It kind of creates the uphill as we're trying to get in with this run. Like, if I try to just do like that, that's just connecting it. And that's fine. Apparently, if we try from something like that. Oh, it seems it won't let me do that, unfortunately. So we got some new volunteers, that's nice. Ski lift waiting for mechanic. So they have had a call here for some maintenance. They call at 90%. So that's overall fine, and where they are, we have problems with queue for both lift, I guess. Building waiting for builder, yeah. That should be all the lift and this building. And ski lift waiting for mechanic. We already said that, didn't we? So do remember to smash that like button if you're enjoying the show. Also make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet to follow along on our SnowTopia adventure here in early access. We will play this game forever, or at least until it hits a full release, which I guess is a couple of years, the least. And we will always be showing you latest updates, latest everything, and things like that. Check out the links in the description, or rather the membership tab. Also, if you're interested in supporting the channel even more, check out the link in the description for a tutorial on how to unlock everything before you start, and also for some other nice, neat tricks and tips on how you can design things and and such. That will also be linked in the description, and if I can find a good price for the game, that will also be linked in the description, and that's also a good way to support the channel, as that will be an affiliate link. So how much is left here on the construction? 33%. That's actually going really slow, so let's speed the game up here a little bit. So this also need maintenance. I guess maintenance is going on here at the moment. Yeah, and that's good. And we got a new profile in the resort. Bold Adventurous. And what is this now? Notification about... I don't know. See, waiting for assistance. Don't know where. But I guess we fixed that. Oh yeah, really taking a long time, that. Queues aren't that bad at the moment. We still need to build a high altitude food kiosk according to the tutorial. I don't want to do that quite yet. That's actually the only option we have. I feel like that should be built, as it's saying, at high altitude. So I want to build that higher up. Yeah, and sorry for some small cuts here and there, and that's due to my cold and my coughs, really, so I need to do that in places where I cough, pretty much. So we are going to assign volunteers all the way here, and that's a new gondola, a new lift that I haven't seen before in the open alpha, and that looks pretty nice, for sure. And I haven't really taken a closer look here on the 4-share lift either, or 4 seats share lift. But yeah, that also looks pretty nice. So a lot of new lifts in the game and everything like that, which is nice. Obviously, the entry could use a little bit more work, but it's early access, so it's all fine. That's not done, that's almost done actually, so that's nice. Research is still going on. The question is, where do we aim next? And how is our research actually going? So I guess this is allowing us to do things faster. And here is a lot more lifts, so that's definitely something we want to add in. So going to add in both of those in the research queue. And do we have anything more here that we really want to add in? We got 300 skiers in our resort, which is nice. Leather seats, that's always nice. Let's add that in. Right, yeah, kinda, you can't like zoom out. I said that probably in last episode too, which is a bit frustrating. Let's see here. Maintenance, I think that could help a lot. We definitely want these things for services, so we'll work a little bit more on those. But I can't queue more things in here now, so I guess we'll have to do that soon. But this is attendance actually quite a lot lower than full capacity, so we could pull down here volunteers if we wanted to. Yeah, it's still a lot of queues here to the other places. Of course, we don't have any other way to come to those runs, so this one don't alleviate that. How is these ones? That is very, very green, as is that one. So this is more bluish, a little bit blue-green, yeah. Soup bar. We could place a soup bar somewhere. But kind of the first thing I want to do is put a small shelter really here at the base, because that is where I would think your first kind of cafe or something like that would be. And still so funny, like how they ski. I also note here, that's something I don't think they really did in the open alpha, that they ski at different speed. The more advanced the skier, the faster they go, it seems like. And it looked for a second here that this skier actually were snowboarding. That's definitely something they should add into the game. Snowboarders too. And I guess that will come, of course, in due time. That would be a natural thing to add in, I guess. But not the first thing in early access, of course. As that's just really is just more assets or graphics, so to say. But yeah, this seems to be quite an successful lift that we have built, which is nice. I kind of want to see here if we can get in that second here in the research, one more lift type, and see if we can't do something to help with this one. Could try to demolish this and put in the new one. I know that's something that have been problematic to do before, to demolish a lift that then you get just broken runs, so to say. Skiers waiting for assistance. Oh, you're off the piss there, dude. That's not so great. 8 skiers waiting for assistance, 10. Alright, so obviously we have too few of those ski patrols. So let's get in another one of those. And as per also usual, so to say, this is getting to be very tight, with a lot of buildings that you gotta place in, which you don't really have room for. I would like to be able to place my entry myself, really, and the ski center as well, instead of having these prefabricated or set starting points. That kinda... I understand why the game developers have gone for that. They want to build something a little bit different, or deliver a different type of game. But what it makes is, it makes the game a little bit more towards the puzzle side and relaxed side, so to say, which of course isn't necessarily wrong. But those wanting a real tycoon game and doing things that way are probably not too happy with the lack of currency and the lack of some freedom. And I can definitely stand behind that, but I also think it's cool that they want to do something different. Alright, so yeah, seriously have problem with skiers waiting for assistance there, which is not great. We did get in the new lift here. So this has quite a lot better capacity, to be honest. But not maybe as much as one would like. But we'll try this. as the last thing we do in this episode. And see if we can get this in, like... Nope. We can't really. So what we will do is we'll destroy these ones too. And just redo it. So we kind of want to go up to this bit. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll do a run. We'll do a large run here if we can. We want this to be bluish. And it seems like... yeah, we can get that in just, but just is just enough. And I will have one coming in here. Both of these runs now are actually more blue than they were before, I think. Which is interesting and also good in a way. What would happen if I were to do a run like this? Not much, but we'll squeeze that in too. And we'll boost this up and see here if we can't work this out. Did we assign that? Yes, we did. So everyone out doing about. So we will wait for this to finish building and we'll have a look at that, or rather we'll have a look now actually at this. If no active upgrades, I don't know if I... yeah, it's very strange because here it says no active upgrades, and if we go to this one, the stats, it says 2 active upgrades. So I don't know which one is true. That's quite confusing. And this one actually has 3 active upgrades. I really should go through the layers here too, I guess. But we'll do that in the next episode. This will be volunteer or open. And yeah, definitely a lot of QH now. We are on tier 1.21. What does that even mean? Mere. Mere is not a word. It's a Swedish word that is not even close. Mean. Alright, so that's half blue, half green. So as I said, that's a lot more bluish than the previous runs were here. And that's good, because that will give more capacity. This is very blue too. So I'm not that sure if it was needed as such to be really blue, this side. It was placed first, so should have been more like a beginner area. It would make more sense, but it's done this way this time. So, but I guess that's fine too. We'll see how these 2 runs plan out too. And yeah, this is mostly green actually. So is that one, but yeah, and this one a lot blue. So I think that will help. And that is new research done too. And I think we'll call it an episode here and say thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you here soon again. And remember to check out my other videos on SnowTopia, also out today on release day if you're interested, and also the live stream if it's still going, which I think it is, as this should be uploaded pretty much at release time. But we'll see you somewhere. Bye bye. You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.